Yes, Ragashanti. So you know how Richie feeling this, right? And you know me have to listen to your program because you talk a crocus bag of things with scandal side of it.
I mix up and blend that time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Yo, present.
Ragashanti live.
Present. Make it up, my friends. Make it up.
Oh yeah!
Pass a tambourine.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti
we
live.
see it.
Ragashanti live. Up time. Ready.
I mix up and
Here we
blend
go
that
now.
time.
Here we go now.
Talk of the king.
Here we go now.
I'm done with him.
Check.
Hold on. The boy have you and the girl a beard with the same red one.
Yes. Raga.
Yeah.
Beside the girl with the next side of the story about the red raga.
Check.
Then people that look at me and say you're Haganiering because the way we are.
Yo, that word them mad. Aganeering. Aganeering to the flipping world.
Hi, Ragashanti, I did mix up daddy. Hallelujah.
Ragashanti go on and on. Yes, Ragashanti. So you know how Richie feeling this, right? And you know me have to listen to your program because you talk a crocus bag of things with scandal side of it.
I mix up and blend that time.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti
Ready
live.
up now. Ready up now. Ready up now. Ready up now. Ready up. Ready up.
I mix up and blend that time.
Ready up.
Ragashanti live.
Let it go.
Ragashanti live.
Check. Let it go. All right, let me go on it right away. So this brother here now, him have him brethren and thing, and him brethren are going with a little thing and whatever upon the side and whatever. So the brethren now, I use the brother place. Take care, Prezi. Take care. Take off it, the tune. Take off the intro. May I hear it low still, you know? I wait, I play. Oh, there we go. Proper. And so, a brethren, you know, two brethren, I'm seeing, and one of them are going with a little thing on the side. So, he might use him brethren as an excuse. Him brethren place as an excuse. You know that go. Enough people do them something. The woman do them thing, the man do them thing. So, he might tell fame people, him say, him there over a brethren. When over a brethren now, over there, he might meet the bonner woman. All right, but the brethren yard where I meet the bonnet woman, him meet one woman who him a date to, right? So him have somebody who him involved with too and whatever. That woman you know, more time when the brethren, all right, I don't want to mix up, you know. So more time now, when fame brethren are come for meet, fame bonnet woman over him yard, the bonnet woman will come a fame yard first. Him cool with the bonnet woman. Him say sometimes them order food and instead of them have the food delivered, them will leave and go pick up the food. That are the brethren, you know, with him friend, bonnet woman, you know. Right? So them will leave and go pick up the food. Him and her talk good and whatever this and that, and she will come at the house and she will dead there for a while before the brethren come over and all these things based on her movement. Oh, she in our next state, you know. So, she there at the brethren house all the while. I wait for a fame friend to come over, but they are just good friends. The woman when him a date, go hear about, must go hear say him have this woman here at the place with him. So, she kind of feel him out, you know, and ask, so you seeing somebody else, you talk to somebody else. So him say, no, which he's not. I say, you know, see somebody else. Him said, no, I'm not see nobody else. You know, see nobody. Him said, no, what's going on? Whatever. Well, she just allow it and thing like that and blah, blah, blah. But him now pick up, say, she must hear something now, see something now, somebody say something about the woman who always there female, you know, which again I'm brethren, born a woman, you know. So, you know, so one day, you know, him brethren dead, you know, I'm here, the brethren come there, as he usually do, to pick up a bona woman and thing and whatever. So the brethren dead, you know, so them have it's a two-story house him living in, you know. So the brethren, him friend now, go use, I want me not confusing, you know. So the friend, I Judith. All right, big up everybody in New York and thing, whatever. New York, the thing there, you know. Big up Queens. That's some live, you know. But anyway, so I want me not confusing the safari, you know. So, all right, hold on. So you have two men, right? One of them, him have him woman who him live with. But him have a woman on the side. Now, when him meet the woman on the side, him tell woman say him a go over and brethren. But when him go over and brethren, over there meet him side woman. But the side woman now, she really cool with him friend. That them do things together. She will come to the house and they like for a while before the brethren come over, come link her. And what them say is like, them order food, but them don't like to have the food delivered based on the time and them something there. So them order the food and just drive out together and go pick it up. So there are occasions where them go in a car together and drive together. So the man who own the house, the friend who own the house, right? Him have somebody who him a date to. Now word must get to she now. Say, you know, say the man have woman in there. Yeah, man, she come over all the while. The man drive out together and go get food and whatever, this and that and rare. And so she go get look a sauce and thing and whatever. So she a feel him out now because she and him a deal. She a feel him out now and I say, you know, see somebody else. And I say, no, I'm not see nobody else. And I say, she say, you know, see somebody else. I said, no, I'm not see nobody else and thing and whatever. And which is not. Because the woman was dead all the while I'm bridging woman. But him never even think for no say, at this or she dead. Because him not talk to her at all about him brethren side woman. I don't feel another conversation there. You understand? So one time now him brethren come over and to pick up the side woman, the link. And he must go use the bathroom and him depend the second floor. So him say when him depend the second floor now, back of them house are like bush. We call it housing scheme at Jamaica. Them call it subdivision up here, right? So it's a subdivision, you know. So it have one like a circular thing or whatever, but you have bush back of the house. So when the brother go use the bathroom, now, him see what him come to boom and prepare see a little movement round at the back of the house, you know. So him did in the military. So him say him just have a look of sense for them something there. Him not in the military no, but him say him just have a look of sense for them look of something. So him say him go so boom and dip. And lock off the light. And crawl down to the window now. This are the one, you know, for the Bonner girl, you know, not the one who live at the house. So him crawl down to the window and he must drop to the side and prep. And when him look, as somebody that in a full black. And she have one buckle. Not she. Him never know say it was a she. It as somebody in a full black. And him say the person have a buckle. And him say the person jump on and go and a crawl. like commando, like them in a military. So when him see that now, him say, you know, in military training and thing, Him say him just clutch and go and watch. So him did have him phone pan him. And him take out him phone and him call him brethren downstairs. And say, yo, man, I tell you something, just stay calm, right? Just stay calm. And brethren say, okay, boom. So you know, say somebody outside at the back of your house in a full black. And in the ground, I crawl, I come up to your house. And my brother said, where at? I say, yo, I'm serious, man. I look on the person right now. Them the back of your house in a full black. So right away, a brethren say, the one where I watch say, you have your machine? And him say, yeah, I have it. And him say, no, I have the other one in the house too. And him say, go for your machine. And him say, I have my car. It's a state where everybody's strapped. You know them state, right? But I just leave it at that. But just know, say it's a state where everybody's strapped. So him say, yo, boom, bam, bam, bam. And him say, don't go down there, whatever. But me come down there. Because him come down there, right? Because you're not the one, the military one, him used to do so. So him go, so boom, and crawl up thing and go down and come down the stairs. And the Bona girl now, them send she, somewhere safe in the house. And him, the one who live there, he may like the military one, so he might tell the other one, say, go over so and so, boom, bam, 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 boom, bam, go over that side, and stay over that side. Them still in the house, But you have, them glass something there way, back door, whatever, right? So, him are the one that go lead now, because him are the bad boy. The one with in the military, the one with the Bona girl there, him are the bad boy, So him now say, like him a direct him bridge, He say, like, make me lead. Make me lead and you follow. All right? So them guns out now, man. Guns out now. And him go say, boom, I must lock off the light, I must slide the door now and must see where him a go and whatever. And him go say, boom, I'm go out, I must hold up in gun and I said, don't move. Put your behind. So, but the person have a buckle in them hand. But him not know what the buckle was or whatever. So he must say, put your behind. And like him must say, drop the object. Drop the object. So the person said, we can't drop it, we can't. And he said, drop the object. No, it's your dead. Drop the object, no, that's your dead. And the person, so at that time, him say, man, notice, is a woman voice in my ear. But he might go down by the person and say, drop the object. I don't know what the buckle is. So the person says, I can't drop it. I can't drop it. He said, drop the object. And go down by that and think, one kick in her chest and give her flatten her upon the ground, And the buckle drop, and when the buckle drop, I beer like smoke and things and whatever did in her buckle. And him go down upon her and when him look at him and him ball out and say, because them a Jamaican do, So, and New York, obviously, because them, people have license to gun in New York, but just know say it's a state where everybody have gun. So him go down pan now, and can kick her down now, on the back, and drop her and broke her, go down pan her and thing. So him go down pan her, him call him brethren name and say him brethren name, Prezi. He must say, BB Claire, Prezi, I want woman, I want woman. And Prezi said, what you mean? And Prezi called say, what you mean? And like Prezi that come up now, and when Prezi see her, Prezi said, Navlet. Like me, I make up her name. Like what I say, Navlet, what you are doing? Not the woman, not the brother woman. Again, Navlet is a make-up name. So I said, Navlet are weird. So the other brother said, you know what? And he said, yeah, and my people. And I said, why you another deal? And he said, yeah, me another deal. And the man raised her up and thing and say, B, she American do, So like the one, the military one, I say like, B, what are you doing? We are doing a full black a crawl in a ground down here. What did you in the buckle and whatever? People know said, Navlet say, acid in the buckle. So the brother said, what you do with acid? What? She said, I fear protection. So the military one now, him say, so that take care of your protection. She said, no, I have a gun, but I don't want to use the gun. So him say, you have a gun, Pio? And she said, yeah. And the military one said, give me a gun. And she said, I can't. Him said, give me a gun. Give me a gun. And him said, what the gun there? And she tell him, and he makes you turn round. So he makes you turn around and him take out the gun. It was a handgun she have, you know. So she have a gun for her, you know. And she have the buckle of acid. Which she claims that she did not bring for her protection. So the brother said, what is this about? So she said, no, because I don't say you have woman in there. You been have woman in there, come and whatever, and she describe the woman, and describe the woman, and describe the woman. All right. Here one little tricky part come now. Remember, I said the woman, you know, I'm brethren side woman. But how them juggle them thing now, and how them protect each other. Him no one necessarily go say, no, I'm a brethren side woman. So him just say, no, you know, I'm a film friend. So she go say, like, what kind of friend where you go out with all the while and whatever, you know? So him no one really come out and go tell her everything, is it? So he must say, yo, it's his friend. It's his friend. That's just his friend. So she go, yeah, right. Like, you know, like I'm an effing idiot, you know? Like you think I'm a fool. You know, you've been going up with this woman. So I tell her, we are talking about God. And she say, you and I drive out and whatever. So I say, you been spying on me? And she said, whatever, you and I drive out, you go out, she come over here, she over here all the while. You and I in the house alone and thing and this and that and whatever. So him said, then if you see all of that, then you know see when she leave with him. And she said, yeah, but when she leave with him, I probably him a carry her home, but she in the house all the while with you. And him a try to explain to her, you know, say, I'm brethren link, you know, but him now want to go load up a thing, say, yo, the two of them are sleep together, you know, type of thing and whatever. So according to Navlet, she want to come catch him with the woman. But according to Navlet, she don't know where she going to run up in her. So she said she not take no check. So she find it convenient for bring one little bottle of acid. Just in case a girl want to come step to her. Because in a fear man, she can catch fear man with a woman right now, you know. But she say, you know, a girl might go and froggy and get wicked. And she could have to defend herself. So she, for whatever reason, she bring a little bottle of acid. But she also have a gun for her. She also bring her gun. The youth who and her attack, him start laugh. The other one, him brethren, the military one, him not in a no laughing. So him right away say, you have to go run with a girl here. And him say, just school me and I read. And him say, yo dog, you have to go run with the girl. You can't talk to, you know, whatever. Remember, you know, he's a born woman, you know, make everything happen and whatever. But he must say, no. You know, see, he's a mad man, this, you know, see the woman with full black and come with gun and acid and whatever. Right? Like, you must say, I could have killed her. Like, you could have killed her. Must say, a woman like this will get you in a trouble. And all them attack, the woman still not believe, you know. She still not believe, she not believe, say, the friend with the woman born link, at the born woman, at the side woman link that and so forth and things. She still not believe. And the one who attacked to her said, just cool, man. She carry the thing too far, but she cool. And let me tell you something, man. Him lucky, you know. Anyhow, now listen to me for a while, you know me when it comes to certain things, you know. Defend yourself, yeah. You have to man up and thing, but me not afraid for talk, you know. You see certain things with woman, me not take them check there, you know. Me have a rule, you know, man. You see, if a woman show me enough from her, to make me not to be comfortable. We say, if me and her have look at argument and whatever, me can't drop asleep comfortable around her. Me I let go that. Me I let go that. You tell me, a woman like that, you can after that incident, you can comfortable for drop asleep around her. Oh, it reach this, so say she a try catch her man with woman now. But you bring back like acid and gun. And you crawl in a bush in a full black like you're commando, like you're SEAL Team 6, like you're Delta Force. Eh? Yeah, you in a bush a crawl like commando a come up and thing. People, let's be honest. Many of us, some of you probably don't do these things anymore. Some of you probably have never done any stuff like this. But many of us have at least been in one or two situations where you suspect something and you have had to, do some investigation to determine if what you suspect is true. Or you find out something, but you just have to, marshal some evidence in order to support the next move we are going to make. And many of us have been there, right? We know about the friend them who you call your friend and the two want to go in a car and go stake out this and go watch that place. Yeah? We know who borrow a car if you go trail other friend or whatever. We know who are going to do look at something and you tell your friend, say, all right, I'm going to meet so and so, So if Michael call or if anything, you just have my back. Or if Judy call, whatever, if Joan call or whatever. We have all been there with something like that. Where, people search phone, people do things. People say them a leave and whap it back and thing and what. I mean, many of us have done some version of that. Been like, you know what? Let me be a little bit more alert about what is happening around me. So, some can find out this or find out. We have all been there in some fashion. But people, you put on full black and I lay down by your belly in a bush with gun and buckler acid. I crawl up on house. Like say, you in a special forces in a military and them send if you go kill one terrorist in a Syria or something like that or what. Like seriously? Yo, for him, what? I don't know. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps he's right and him know her. And I said, no, well, she take it up. Let me see what them I say on the wall. Okay, right. Well, Tommy Graham, say you're from my time. Anybody I make reference to Rambo, them are young picky and them don't know Rambo. Them don't know about. Right. Sandra Campbell, how you do, darling, dear? A long time in a boo. Raga loves you. Right? Me just look and I see where people post and I say, and so, alright, what me I say is, I guess him know her more than anybody else, so, for him to make a determination that, okay, perhaps she took it a little far, but this is not her or whatever. I don't know. I just think that that's way too much for me. That's me couldn't manage that. Me couldn't manage. Who even comfortable around somebody like that? Worse, you never even pre-heard them way there and whatever. You can't imagine that she was a sweet, if she's generally a sweet, nice person or whatever. And then you just go see this woman in a ratted, full black out in the woods, a crawl with buckler acid and thing or whatever. And then people will get in trouble. Alright, yeah, we're going to hold a break and then when we forward, we call him about anything we want to call him about. Or, if we don't know about any drama like that, where people are catch people and all them something there and just go all out to catch them partner and something where people come up with these elaborate ruses and elaborate plans and these things where them do and these crazy things that people do to catch somebody in the act, right? If we don't have any mix up along them lines there. Because there are many out there. Many, me can't tell you some with my friends them and thing. Me a friend who come and two of my friend and thing. There's some situation, I say, all right, boom, but if you have to do this, me will say to them, but if you have to do this and whatever, and then you will hear some argument along the lines like, I just need proof. Oh, but you know already, but if you know already, why you going to do them elaborate? I just need to see for myself, or I just need to catch the person, or I've been there for friends who do them something there. I mean, like, there have been a few times when, over the years, been a couple of times when me tell Bridget and say, yo, circle and ends and look if you see so and so and so and so and so. I just want confirmation about something. So I'm not going to play a hypocrite, right? I not do them something then no, at this stage of my life. But as I said before, I do them something there already, right? Me there with a woman one time, been afraid to talk. And I see some funny move, and she thinks she's smart. You understand? And, yeah, man, I'm going to buy a ticket for Jamaica and thing and whatever. And tell her how long me I stay and what me have to do and all these things and whatever. Yeah, I mean, they done pre what she do. Because our funny movements, them, she think me not notice, but it always that I'm up on a Thursday. Right? Because a woman me learn from with this, I'm telling her this all the while. There are things I'm not going to hear, rather repeat. But, when woman find out things or whatever, them say something, most women don't run in and things. Them sit down, them kind of kick back first, and them get in an investigatory zone or a collection of evidence zone. That's so woman work. Enough time when I buy a woman and move to a man or whatever, I move to them partner and I say, Ray, the evidence done pile up already. So a woman me learn that from. When you see the look of movement and thing, nobody make your emotion get the better and you're running. So by them telling me they learn the game. Yeah. I'm buy a ticket, I make good city ticket and thing and know some I stay at Jamaica for 10 days. And good city ticket and the whole works and whatever and blah blah blah. That time I deliver Stores, Connecticut. And then we go whap it back now. On the third day, which was a Thursday. You understand? So she now, cause she see me fly out and the whole works and when I come back on the third. And when I come back and reach Hartford to Rotted, big dirty blizzard, snowstorm, them time there, the vehicle thing, whatever, so a transportation me have to go up there and thing and nothing I drive from the bus station and all them thing there, whatever, I mean. Me end up have a pay, I think I like $200. Me pay one man for drive slow in the snow from Hartford for go up to stores and whatever. Me just I say, yeah, me not play a hypocrite. Me go through them something there. And she never did it. Right? And them time there, you did have them answering machine with cassette, Yeah? But the one would have cassette, but it did have the digital thing to where you could have rewind, so you could have switched them. But anyway, I'm checking machine, man. And lo and behold, hotel address done this, did upon that and whatever with message and thing, with our full self. So we have gone through some things like that, right? But I'm interested to hear some of the extreme things that people do. If you catch somebody, or if you find out something or whatever. All right? We're going to hold a break. We'll soon come back.
It's the Bridge 99 FM.
How you deal with?
Gonna leave.
KFC, we still a do it big, big, big. KFC. Work hard every day with determination. Anything you set your mind to, you do it big. No underestimate your potential. You a real big deal and you must win.
SPICE in your area. KFC with the taste and the flavor. We a big deal, so that we are hard and we do big things with no
KFC still a do it big. KFC big deal. Enjoy 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries and a Pepsi. Because big dreamers need a big deal.
The classroom is now open. Our children are getting back to the things they love.
When they get home from school, help them to keep the family safe from COVID-19. Remind them to immediately wash hands using soap and water.
Remove uniform, turn inside out, and place in a container used to store dirty clothes.
If the uniform will be worn for a second or third day, hang it in the sun or air dry.
Shower immediately if possible.
Throw away single-use masks or place reusable ones in container used to store dirty clothes.
Stay away from family members if they are not feeling well.
Continue to frequently wash hands with soap and water.
And always wear a mask when leaving home. Let's get back to the things we love with the people we love. A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Everybody have rights. Man, woman and child, whether you're big or small. Everybody have rights. Look out for one another, we are sister and brother. Everybody have rights. Nobody no fi intimidate you. Nobody no fi discriminate you. As human being, respect you. Learn your rights, learn to protect you. Everybody have rights. Man, woman and child, whether you're big or small. Everybody have rights. When you know your rights, you can't go wrong.
Every person, adult or child taken into police custody is entitled to legal representation by an attorney. It's your right. Ask the police to call a duty counsel for question and answer, identification parade, and application for station or court bail. The duty counsel program is free.
A message from the Ministry of Justice.
Yo, this is Usain Bolt, isn't me? And you listen to Bridge 99 FM. Remember that, out here, bad music.
Just a kid from the country, living the dream. Just a kid from the country, pushing the wheels. Just a kid.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live.
Yeah, man, back in that thing and whatever, and you know, just a whole of reasoning with bridging them in a place and thing. And now, you know, I'm going to phone number. If you call from Jamaica, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996. Again, call him or anything you want to call him about, as usual. But if you don't have any mix-up or any drama, I want to remember along them lines about people who just do some really unusual stuff, you know? Some extreme stuff or some crazy stuff or some unusual stuff, you know, if you catch them partner, or if you catch, you know, whoever, or if you find out something and thing or whatever and thing like that, give me a call, all right? Again, from Jamaica, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996. From the United States, the number is 888-546-8742. Again, toll free from the United States or Canada. Anywhere in America, anywhere in Canada, the toll free number is 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. Now, in my case now, with that thing that when me did reach home now, she never did it. She never did home, you know. Not surprised, I think. Long story short, she did a hotel with Mr. Man. One man from France. His name was Matt. Prezi, yo, yeah, Prezi. Them tell them when Bonner reached me years ago, you know, you don't know. And but me did a while them time the two people, so me gotta be, you know, me did deserve what me get. But anyway, she link with one boy named Matt at our workplace, right? And Matt now, him work for the insurance company where she did work. But Matt at the star boy in the insurance company, you know. So Matt, him have this entrepreneurial thing about him and whatever and thing and whatever. And Matt end up, you know what? Make I finish this thing here because this is part of what I read. But I'm not gonna tell you everything, but I'm telling you enough. So this, me did I go on with so and so and so, you know, much younger and whatever, and I do road and all these things. And she did just, you know, probably just be fed up and understandable. She start, you know, she drive for somebody at her workplace. Matt. All right? So Matt now, them is an insurance company, them only insure executives, them insure CEO and whatever, some high level something. Matt now, him leave the head office there at Connecticut, you know. I think it was Farmington or one of them places there. But we deliver stores. So Matt, him go farm one office in Paris. You know, like him start one new branch of the company by himself. So Matt a star boy and thing, and somehow Matt go see her because my girl it was, you know, round up and thing, you know. Yeah. I mean, she was Spanish, she was from Spain, but she was really Cuban. But when I tell her, girl turn good. I tell her, girl set good and whatever. So Matt must see her and go, so boom, and zoom in upon her and thing and start give her the talk and what. Oh, Prezi, you see that something that blink a while ago. And Matt start give her be a big shot and all these things and whatever, you know. And I saw me do my investigation and find out about this Matt. So when me they come that Thursday now and thing and she never did it. And me go do an idiot thing. Me shouldn't do that still, you know, but you don't know when you're in that zone no more time and, you know, Ray. So she did have one friend named Julie. So, me go so boom and call Julie. Because at that time, anyway, Anushka the Julie know, right? So I go so boom and I call Julie. And I said, Julie, you know, and Anushka not there, I just want to make sure she's safe because she's in the house and thing and whatever. I don't want nothing to happen upon her on the road. Now, I never call Julie for Julie tell me the truth. I mean, you know, Julie, my girlfriend, you know, them go school from, you know, them go school in Madrid from years before. So, you know, I charge you that. But when I call Julie, I never call Julie for make Julie answer me and tell me the truth. I call Julie for hear how she going to answer me. Right? Again, when I call Julie, I never call Julie for Julie tell me what she did. Because she going to have her friend back, my woman. I call Julie for just hear how Julie going to answer. So I say, Julie, she not there and whatever. I just want to know say anything at me 2 hours out on the road and whatever and this and that and very here Julie she you know. Oh no, she should be okay. She should be. Yeah, Julie don't know the game at all. Julie don't know that's something, man. Julie don't know that's something. Julie one of them. Julie come from like one rich family who know you don't need to know no generalship or whatever. You know, just a privileged lifestyle. Julie start bookshop right away. I say yes, man. So me, you know, but she got make a mistake again with somebody like me. She should be okay. She whatever. So me say, Julie, the natural thing for somebody to do in that situation is to first ask me back some questions to understand what is really going on. But the way you answered, it clearly demonstrates that you know that she's not in any trouble. Because you never ask any questions about that. I said, 2, you're stammering. You're not flowing. I say 3. You say, no, she should be okay. She should be okay. But oh, you know, so she should be okay. So I'm not Julie with them. The Julie say, listen, Kings, I don't want any of this. I can't stand this. I don't want any of this. I don't want to get involved. And Julie hang up on me. Boom. You know, there's something I hide. And then me go do one next thing again. Well, I don't know if I should have did do that, but it go back to them something when you in them zone and sometimes you do some crazy thing. So the next man, you don't know what me do. I'm not lying because I've heard of people doing these. What I'm about to say, well, let me clarify. What I'm about to say, I've heard of people going to people's workplace and doing crazy things. Me no join that something there. Right? Me know man and woman have argument and thing, and you see that's something there where woolly pop mix something up on a level, you know, where people go to people's workplace for done them and for embarrass them or for load up this or for expose this or go inform upon them when them know them used to do, you know, look hustling and thing and whatever. Me no join that something there. But I go to workplace the next day, the next morning and thing, and whatever, and roll in and call her. When she come out, she's like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Calm down, relax. So I'm say, I know about Matt. What are you talking about? Matt and I don't have anything. I'm not in anything with Matt or whatever. I say, I'm not asking you, I say, I know about Matt. All right? So you have to do what you have to do. You reach the point the way, you know, you think you have to do what you have to do. That's all right. And but I'm just make you know something I know about Matt. That's it. I'm just turn, I'm walk with some. I never do them crazy something the way people do. And thing, you know? And then she come home that evening there. That's why, you know, when some people, one time we had the burning rules at Jamaica and somebody said, never you burn. Well, here's some, these are not my rules. I'm just telling you, when we do burning rules, what some people say. So one person said, if you're in a good relationship, only bond with somebody who you can see yourself a day with. That's a one. These are not my rules, you know. I'm just telling you what some people say. If you go bond with somebody who you can see yourself there with. And supposedly this is supposed to be particularly relevant to women. So only bond with somebody who you can see. You know, mean say you go there with the person, you know. But if hours beat and you have it there with the person, you know, want to regret say, I never had a person according to the rule. Then you have this other rule where say, never bond down, always bond equal, and preferably bond up. Again, because I tell you some rules where they come in. Never bond down. Supposedly, don't go bond with somebody who they're on a lower level than the person who you're there with. The argument is, it's just not worth it. I don't agree with it because what people call bond down, it might be better for the person in other position then, right? It depends on what you want from the bonding, you know. So if all you want from the bonding is sex, and you meet somebody who can give you good sex, and you decide to go bond with that person, and the person can hold them out and balance them thing and whatever, and you get the good sex, you get what you want from it. It no matter if that person, you know, them finances or them assets or whatever is way below your partner, you're bonding for a reason, and the person is satisfied that reason. In that case, bonding down can be the best thing for do. But anyway, I'm just telling you. So them say never bond down. Always bond equal or bond up. Yo, when she did a bond, she bond up. She never burned down at all. And she clearly did burn with somebody who she did see herself a day with. Because when she forward and think, and you know, we did in the house now and sitting and whatever, and I said, no, you do your thing, so what you want, and no, my sister, she want to go over the tomato and thing and whatever, and she said, boy, it done, you know. I said, okay, then if it done, it done. So I said, but since it done, I could keep this civil, you know, could keep this civil and mutually respectful and things, so. Because at that time it was my place, what were there? I mean, whatever. But I not going to do nothing stupid, so. Big man thing, I know it's enough Jamaican man not going to agree with this, but, you know, I said to her, I say, you're cool, you know, you can't just go and stay on thing until you work out your thing for leave, you know. I get, okay, let me just, she was from Spain. She's from Madrid. She was from Madrid. Right? I mean, they don't do my little thing and find out say Matt come from him American, you know, but him live at Paris because him start the branch of the company at Paris. So I said, no man, everything cool and whatever and thing like whatever. And she go say, also like we're cool, we eat, we have dinner together and stuff like. So I tell her, I said, no, I not eat from you, you know. And she's like, why? What? You know? And I said, no, I just don't eat from her. And she said, gordo. She called me gordo. It means fat, but me never fat. Because them telling me I work out and all these things or whatever. It's like an affectionate Spanish term, you know? She said, gordo, you really think that I would do something to you? I said, no, it's just a thing. I don't want to eat no food. I'm not going to eat no food from him. I don't want anything from him. But we're cool. But just not going to eat from him, you know? And she never see like, you know, like, she thinks it was being stupid. Me never think it's stupid. If me and you break up and all them something, you lucky me and you stay in the same place and whatever. But what was good is like, you know, we never angry. Nothing never dead if she want to do me something or whatever. So, we never had a problem. And she a move. And them time they might think they balance up certain way. Because I did out a road to you, see me? And think, but she was moving, you know. But you know, them young, you know, you're young and them thing that you do road and thing and whatever. Right? But she a woman and she live with and whatever. And things happen. So whatever, you just get over it right away. And then all kind of tension did in at the house, you know. Because one bed did in there. And it just get weird. And whatever. So me start sleeping on the couch, cause, you know, and whatever. One day, I just see my girl just straighten up and say, I can't. And she leave, grab her phone and leave. So I say, yeah, man, call I go make no auntie. Yo, she go call Matt. My girl just come back in and just tell me, say, okay, I'm leaving tomorrow. So, I say, leaving tomorrow, like, where? She said, I'm leaving tomorrow. You know, and when people talk like that, them don't want to tell you where them are going, you know? So I say, so you're going back to Madrid tomorrow? No. I never need to ask no more and thing about them. You know, she born up. Matt just send her a first class ticket, man, and fly that over to Paris. But me, in a long record, me and I end up attack years and years after, you know. But at the time, she said, when she said she go pack, me I swear it's a matter boss, you know, man. Matter boss, you know, she really did that burn up, you know. Because she said when she go tell Matt, say, she have to go pack her things and whatever. She said, Matt said to her, no, you don't need to pack anything. Just get your toiletries and I'll buy you all the clothes you want. If you want it before you leave, and you just come over here, it's taken care of. All you need is the clothes on your back. I got this. Matt just send a black card number, man. You don't know American Express, they have a thing named black card. You cannot apply for it. You can't apply for it. You know, they don't have no whatever, you know. You have to be invited to whatever. And when you talk about high income people with black card or whatever. So somehow Matt just give her the black card thing and whatever. Ray. Next day to bombard is a proper limousine. Me say pull up on all these things and whatever. And one man come out and him say, me hear when him say something about dress size, you know. So me I say, at the time, I said with the limousine man, I said something to her about dress size about or whatever. But years later, and she tell me, say, the general Matt ask her her dress. So Matt ask her her size and whatever this and that, and Matt just make up a call and thing. Brand new clothes in the limousine for her. Yo! When you talk about you left somebody in a style this so, you know, man. Again, you know, me did good, you know, but, you know, whatever, you know. But rich boy, Matt, and thing and whatever, and she go in a limousine and left and go to Paris or whatever. But, you know, me didn't find out what I find out and thing, and yeah, you feel a way, you know, because, you know, breakups they're called breakups because it's not a good thing. You know, sometimes people will, let's make this a good breakup. I'm not even sure what a good breakup is. But, of course, some breakups are crazier than others and whatever. And she left and got to her man. So many of us, we have gone through, without any details, too much detail. No, hold on. Check this. Someone must hear this long time already. Years and years later, she reached out to me and whatever, and boom, you know. She did, she did that Paris for a while and thing, and then they moved to Barcelona and business and whatever, you know, private plane and, you know, that's something there. And she goes, so bumps now, reach out and thing and ray, and she said, go to the wagwan and thing and whatever, bam. I said, me there, man. And we start reason. And them time I'm still a while, you know. And she said, wait. Come here to Jamaica them time, they're at the University of the West Indies, you know. And again, you know, fear thing with multi-millionaire level, you know, so. She said, well, for link up, man. So in my mind, me know exactly what link up going mean and whatever, you know. So I say, so we link up and thing, and I just show the world where she in and now. She said, I'll send a plane for you and thing. So I said, no. And I say, really, you know, yeah, you have some people function them way, but me not function that way there, you know. No, that's no send a plane for me. No, in them excitement. You know. So she said, no, but you know, I want to fly you up. So I said, no, but I have my money. I can't buy my ticket. So she said, well, okay, whatever, boom, bam. I said, just tell me where the link them, man, whatever, boom. So at the time, the link was in New York. So I said, no, man, I'm good, man. Me buy my ticket and thing. So we buy a ticket and go up to New York. And we link. And it was this, for she, it was this emotional thing, a ball and whatever. Ray. Whoop. All kind of, the whole works. So, I will lay down and now, I show you about that something that where some people go through, you know. And again, someone don't hear this already. So when we lay down and now, she tell me about them work and who them insure, the CEO them, and let me tell you some powerful people, you know. So I match out the thing, you know, and start pre the levels, and I say, yo, that man, I don't know how he idiot, man. And whatever, I'm a day or so, whatever, because I know me afraid of certain thing, you know. Yeah, man, I'm me from Jamaica. I chat to woman and what, your man a police, I don't want you. Yeah. hot girl, my girl, Ray, me like, you know, this and that. Where you live? Moscow. Moscow you live? Not going to water outside there? Yeah. I want your born and grow around there? Yeah. Lower road? Yeah. Me, man, I run from them something, man. Me no need to do them thing there. So I start match out the thing, you know, and I say, but that man is an idiot, man. And whatever, you know. I'm sitting now, whatever. But anyway, we go, so boom, now I drop back to Jamaica again, and what did happen in New York, sweetheart? She said, we have to link again. I'm saying, for real? I said, no, man, I'm sending you a ticket. I want to send you a ticket. I said, all right, send me a ticket. And she sent me a ticket. And this time we did go and place one hotel named Bickle. One hotel in a Bickle, in a Miami. Wait. Next time again, boom, New York. So, some big like Trump Tower, you know. Out of Columbus Circle, you know, penthouse. You understand? Big life and all these things, but you don't know, say, boy, not frightened. We're not frightened around here, because me have to watch my head back to and whatever, and look at medging and go on and whatever. People, you don't know, say, it reach a point where, no, one time I sit down and I'm all a reasoning with her, I tell her, I say, you know, for your safety, you know, this, you know, from when you tell me about Matt, you know, Matt no fool. Right? 1. 2, he has access to like a ridiculous amount of resources. You know? I tell the people upon them leveling and the man have private plane and them something. That life they, you know. Right? And me was the one of them Gladys man there who just start think about where you can get and all them something and whatever and I mean in the eye for say, oh, me I dig out the man wife, oh yeah, you take with my girl and me I dig her out back right. Me don't even do this. Part of that, it's sweet me kind of initially like, yo, my girl, I did have her first. But me I say after a while, me I made the thing and me I say, no, it's like my instinct. It's like an instinct. I say, you know, say something right, yes, so. Something right, yes, and then one night she go do a thing right in the migla where we are doing thing or whatever. You don't hear this, you know, but we never tell her to say me and whatever. But she do a thing right now in migla whatever. Him go call. Me I tell you, him go call and she answer the phone. Right in the migla, I think she answer the phone. And me I say, Bomba, this should be interesting. And let me tell you something, man. The performance of me, she see put on the phone the right or something. Me not care nobody wants it. After that, I will never trust anybody else in for the DME for the rest of my life. But me say trust in other way there, you know. Of course, you can't have your friend them who you trust her. But me I say just in general, put it another way. You know, hear me tell us right now, me can't get bun. I only think I joke me make because bun necessarily, in order for you to get bun, there has to be an arrangement that is breached, violated, that is broken. There has to be an arrangement. I am at the stage of my life where I can love somebody, be with somebody, whatever, without being slave to that arrangement based on how we are conditioned as human beings. So we have to be in a relationship with that. I don't want nobody. You understand? Because when Matt call in a migla whatever, this and that and whatever, when she answer her phone and whatever, the performance, me not going to, well, a long time some of them, you know, years and years, you know, some bad 20 odd years, so. And when me see she switch up a thing, I would see enough of them videos on the internet right you know. People in the migla this and I talk to them man and them woman on the phone. I would see enough of them. Yo, people dangerous. But when me see she do on the phone and me see she switch up her voice and whatever, that the time me in the living room, you know, man. Brace up in the living room and I watch it call, you know. And I watch it call, you know. And I see woman at work I do them thing, you know. Hey! Me don't know how any man out there can say them smarter than woman when it come to them something. Hey, when you hear me I tell them, say, Show me a man who thinks I'm smarter than a woman. All woman when you can beat some woman. Yes, some woman are exposed, some woman naive, really. But show me a man who think him smarter than a woman when it come to that game, then me show you an idiot. You understand? Right? Cause when me see she switch a thing, man, or whatever this and that, I mean in her living room, man. And she dip on the phone with him, And me see she angle her business right there, so me I tell her, say, yo, the thing different. Then after she done that now, I will never forget that she said, not an ounce of guilt because I did nothing wrong. Somebody said, what you mean? She said, I didn't do anything wrong. And I said, well, he wouldn't see it that way there still, if him find out what going on, I said, no. He might say, you cheated on him. She said, no, but I didn't cheat on him. People at the time, me in a living room, Me in a living room. So I said, what you mean you're not cheating on him? What you mean you're not cheating on him? Seriously? She said, no. But hear the logic where she look, which is something similar. She said, I am not with him. He just doesn't know that I'm not with him. What? Matt and I are not together in my mind. When we were together in my mind, I would never cheat on him. But we're not together now in my mind. In order for cheating to take place, you have to be with somebody. I'm not with him. Mm-hmm. So I'm tell him, say, yo, no, bullshit. Oh, sorry. Cut out that at Jamaica. So I say, yo, no, I BS that, Yeah, man, you cheat on a man. Right? And you need to be careful. And whatever, But again, you hear the logic, that's why I'm telling you, no found a man, when woman are left on a thing, said at the point that the woman are left, and the woman left for a long time. When them man make them move to leave, at that time when I see it. But in most cases, when woman are left a man, at the time when the separation take place, that's a long after she done left you a long time. You just never know. Right? And she just have to do so to make sure say she leave at the right time. But again, I mean, I get hype up with that something, whatever, Oh, well, the other thing is some big money did that. Some big money thing did that go on and thing or whatever. Till she keep on. I'm going to say, yo, Bill, chill. Yo, some know somebody can't catch me with certain thing, Yeah, man. So when me see that, I say, boom, 100,000. You go, I don't know. There's something that me just follow my spirit with. So I saw now my reason with her, and I say, I talk to her again and I tell her, I say, yo, this have to go done, And she said, why? And I say, yo, everything when you tell me about Matt, don't sleep on. She didn't even understand the term. I said, no, don't sleep on him, man. And she said, I'm not sleeping with him. I said, no, that's not what don't sleep on him mean. I mean, like, don't get too you're getting too comfortable and you feel like, say, you have the game down pat, but everything when you tell me about Matt, this man here is a smart man with a lot of resources and thing and whatever. And she said, no, she cover her tracks. And she have one, them time that she did have one, homegirl have a separate server, Them time that the cloud thing never popular yet, like, the cloud technology. She did have cloud them time there, man. Like, he never call it cloud, but she have a separate server outside of the network of the company where them having yo, you better some people go far with some things. Right? And at this she keep all her things them, and she have one of them fault, where some woman have that something here. Them love keep things. Right? You have women who love keep things. Them have postcard and love letter from 20, 30 years ago. You know, and every now and then them go check it and read them and be like, oh my God, this was so special back then and whatever this. But damn foolish, just keep them something there, right? So she, you know, she keep everything. She keep everything. Have it digitized and all them something there, whatever. You know, right? When me and her move, me I say, yo, no take no picture, man. Yo, no take no picture, man. Gordon, what's wrong with still picture, whatever. Me say, yo, no take no picture, man. But it's just for me. Don't take no picture, right? She know that look at something there, you know, cause, you know, I take no check or whatever. People cut long story short, talk about people who are do so much for whatever. People, you know say Matt did hire former CIA agents, former FBI agents who are run, you know, intelligence gathering thing. These are companies who usually do this for governments, you know, and big multinational companies, right? And you know, so this I mean really know about the Israeli Mossad. The Israeli Mossad is the equivalent of the United States CIA, right? It's, you know, the equivalent of Britain's MI6. These are international spies, right? And assassins. Matt did hire them people. People, you know, say every move where me did make or whatever, this and that. The man have everything documented. Because he run up on her with everything, you know. But then the time me did Lego, you know. But before I reach this up, because after that time, then I Trump Tower, and I said to her, I said, no, this not going to continue, you know. This not going to continue. And she said, we go to whatever. I said, no, this not going to continue. Exactly, Richie. And Matt did I lead the thing. No, she's smart, you know, she good, you know, but she never good like Matt. My time, man. And people, me never have everything nailed down. Me just, you know, that's something that way throughout your life, as we would have say as Jamaican, like, you know, so my spirit did I say so and so. And me never follow my spirit, you know. And look at how I get in trouble. So, when they go through that phase, they were like, follow your instincts, man. Your instincts, sometimes your instincts are really based. Your instincts must be based on your experiences and your knowledge, or you know, right? But sometimes the connections are not clear. But me never comfortable and thing and whatever. And, you know, at the time she alone give me like a big whack of money and all them something. And me I say, some money run still, you know. And think, she goes to boom and send her and thing and whatever. And but after that, me did I stop that. Before we even did stop, me say, yo, no send me no money, me good. No send me no money, me no want no money, me good. And she said, but no, me good. And would it still a juggle and thing and whatever. And but that day there in a Trump Tower and thing after that day, I just tell her, I said, no. I mean, you know, I did I look out for her interest because she the kind of naive and, you know, this emotional thing. Nothing she did go through and whatever. And, you know, she didn't have problem and thing and whatever. And so she end up a reach out to me because she say, yo, you were the purest love women ever have, you know. That's why I reach out back for you. Like, you did just real. And I saw we start reminiscing and all them something. And she said, boy, with all of the money we she have, and she said, I'm a multi-millionaire and I'm not happy and all them something there. And you know, all of the people in a fair world and function in a certain way. But at that she did run down. At that she did what? And thing and whatever, and so she had draw back for me, you know, and you know, so I tell her, I said, no, this not gonna work. And fear thing is like, no, we could be happy. You know, we don't have to worry about money. We could live anywhere we want. And I said, no. Like my spirit, you know. And you know, be a balling and and you know, just kind of console her and thing and whatever. And I tell her, I say, you know, say, I eat this, you know. So we're not enemy and thing, but this can't continue because something about this not right. And I saw me go to boom and Lego. And you know, still in maintain a little link with her, but whenever You know? We never meet up anymore and all them something. So what did happen now is she did come Florida and just buy a house. Because she good like that. $4 million house. Right? In a one rich area of Florida. I don't know if you know it. It's called The Grove. Right? And go so boom and buy a next house. $2 million house for her mother and her father. Yita and Guillermo. So her mother and father name. And bring them over because money strong like that, down. But at that time, you know, she can't matter and I said she just needs some time to herself and she need this and that and you know, so she still a card matter, you know. And thing and whatever. So she day in the house and whatever, you know, and I never go to the house. I tell her, I say, we're not going to the house. Hotel. Nope, we're not going to the house. Else nothing not going to happen. We can just have dinner, lunch, coffee, Starbucks and we're good. If I saw, if anything I got at my hotel, I'm not going to your house. You understand? Then I know so one day she turn up at the house, the man and whatever, and I be a liar and police and this and that. And she tell me this after, you know, long after, you know, and she say, about 10 man in a suit, just jukey back. You know, some, I don't know, them suburban vehicle where them government people all that drive and thing. And she said she see some man vest up to her and thing and, you know, on the back end and whatever. And Matt's sister just come up to her and present her some documents and say da 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 da. And you can't enter the house. You're on your own, everything take away. You can't go back and buy someone. And kind of something she said, them just present. Because you can't say everything did a plan, you know. And them have a son. And she said the woman tell her, say, the agreement regarding the child is here for you to sign. Don't try fight it or contest it. Hear the part where she tell me no. Because there's no way you can win this. You were cheating on Matt with a convict. I mean, yo, them investigate everything I know. So me they go Stony Hill jail, Alpha Tree jail, and Constant Spring jail at Jamaica. Them that's me in a boys home and whatever. People, what you say? Former FBI agent, former, you know what I really need to write my book? Former FBI agent, former CIA agent, former sitting on that. But does I tell you what she's saying? I don't know if I saw it go for you. And she say, yo, them have everything playing. Them know everything about you. Them know everything about you. Then one night time now, she'll go say, like, Matt was so mad that apparently one of them must go say something like, well, we can't deal with it, you know, and we can't deal with it without leaving any fingerprints or footprints of you. That's I feel them coded way if say we can't kill him, you know. No worry yourself, nobody not gonna hear about it or whatever. And supposedly him did say, no, it's not like that or whatever. Refer to me as a bastard. That bastard, whatever. Me never do nothing. Me never do nothing. Yeah, me never do nothing. If anything, I might job for my girl when me did have my girl. No. Yo, but anyway, but if anything goes so apparently, you know, him just say, yo, don't done him. But people will do a lot to not lose a lot. Now, what they consider a lot, you know, you may, from your viewpoint, you may see it as something like, what a big deal or whatever. But you have to understand them in a fitting position. You know, when emotions take over and people who make all this emotional investment and thing are done and whatever, people just go all out, man. This man went and just got the creme de la creme of intelligence gathering, like the best that money could buy. This man put together a battalion of he put together like a private army because him suspect him wife upon him. Supposedly, the option was presented for say kill him. Kill him. If it was, and him say no, well, me give thanks, me there I see him with. But the truth is, he actually did have the resources to disappear me neatly, because I saw them man they work, them man they know to do them something there. Right? People more time if I see say like all certain things, I'm not frightened for certain things. Not by accident, you know. True, you know, go around and you don't tell all of your experiences, them and all of your stories, them and whatever. But when you hear me all I say that something, yo, people will do a lot to not lose a lot, you know. When you hear me I tell you, say anytime when I assess something, don't just assess it from your perspective. Try and assess it from the other, put yourself in the other person's shoes and try to see the world from them thing. Only then you can really understand what somebody would do under given circumstances. When you hear a guy say, yo, when you see how the thing pretty and thing, don't run in just because the thing pretty. Don't run in because likes they're there. Who fi tell if me did all got hype and I say, oh, man, go and thing and whatever and Ray and I call up him. Them have recordings and all these things, you know. Them have recordings. We did this somewhere in the theater district. And something we did I say, we did two we did attack. Them have something where two people can in a crowd, but them have one thing where them can just like them they say them they cross the road or whatever. Them can aim it at the two people and I pick up for them conversation out of the. Me don't know how them something they were. Me don't know them something. That's I tell you the levels where the thing they on. You understand? Yeah, man. So enough time with that, you know. Enough time I see all, you know, like some Jamaican version of it. I see man up here hustle. I don't need to deconstruct hustle and tell you what hustle mean. I don't know what is what. Buy big house, go give a woman a Jamaica and whatever, and Ray, and this and that, and she'll live, you know. Big mansion and thing and whatever. And she are going to bring man in at the house. What it done up here? A bleach and a hustler have her in a down there with name brand car and all them something. They like, you're not pre. You don't really assess who you are deal with. You get comfortable, man. And you probably think you're entitled to this too. Right? And no found to know about that situation there. And that woman there, you know, when I get into this, but you remember the woman who the brother run down in a half a tree, run her down. One young youth run her down. And shot her up, kill her. She get a bag of shot. You remember that woman there, right? She do, you know, rich and one business and whatever. You remember that one there, right? I have several other one. People, you remember one woman who them kill a Portmore and cut out the whole of down there, so like go out of them way for cut out the whole, not just our juju, you know, the whole, then cut out one big hole this or whatever. Statement, right? people go in a situation because I'm attracted to certain likes or certain things where them can get and now assess the stakes. Careful on the running for certain things, man. Nobody not perfect. We all make mistakes. And not care if there's one thing about life, you have things are gonna happen where you not like. It's how you deal with it. Right? But you can conduct your life in a way where it's less likely that you're gonna end up in a position like that where certain things you're gonna reach. And what are the rules, are the principles you need to understand and apply? When you know my thing about knowledge, and you must apply it, right? What are the principles and the rules in order to reduce the probability that you are going to end up in a position like that? And some of those, again, don't run in, right? Some of them have them things I don't lack, right? I found a woman out there, the richest of the richest, a man draw phone and thing with them riches, and that no frank, no. Boom. Yeah, man. Right? I'm not running. You understand? Some of the man out there, Ray, come do so. You can't get this man. Easy this and that. Easy what? All right. There's a time when me did I go through some rough time and thing, and you don't know, we know people and Ray. I remember some man just said to me, you can't get a dime from me, I said, why? What happened? Are you one broke? You know how much man of Jamaica want the opportunity where you have to go so boom and eat some serious food and things like that and whatever, and Ray. And you no jump to it. So I say, all right, cool. I don't have to explain nothing to him. I don't judge a one. You make your choice to do what you want to do in your life. Me make my choice to do what me want to do. And when me do what me want to do, me to get tempted a couple times. And me have to learn from the temptation them what it come at me. And when I learn something, I apply it. It's easy to do the right thing when you don't need to do the right thing. It's easy to do the right thing when there is no consequences or, any serious consequences to the right thing. Where you prove your character is where you consider the right thing. I mean, I judge nobody else, but just I tell you, say, me have my understanding of the right thing. And it reach a point where me did say, well, boom, this is your part. It now go easy. Life I got happen, ups and down. But no care what reach you now go take up this. No care how pretty it look over this, so you now go over this. Yeah, I have to sit down and counsel myself with them things, man. I have to retrain my mind. When I grew up, you have to have Nitz Gansey, you have to have Turley and Wool, you have to have the best of the best. You have to have Clarks, you have to have Bankrabber Clarks, Wallaby Clarks, you have to have Travel Fox, you have to have what. So that world let me grow up in and thing and end up a do so, forget them, something there. End up a jail and all them things there, whatever. And drama and stab up who and shut a fire for me and a juggle with gun and machine. And them so I'm done by me say, yeah, so I don't want to live so. But then when you make a choice, if you say boom, I saw you go. The big mistake enough people make is that them think the hard thing was to make the choice. That is not the hard thing. That is not usually the hard thing. As many of you know, sometimes it's difficult to make a choice. It's even more difficult to start on the new track of the choice that you made. it is way more difficult to maintain that choice. That's the hard part. It's easy to make the right choice when you have no consequences. When discipline come in again, it's to make the right choice when all of your circumstances say you must do the opposite in order to survive. With the opposite being the wrong choice. And that's why it's difficult. It's easy to refuse food from, I use simple, I just give the theory. I'm going to give you the fact now. Factual, give you examples, facts, right? It's easy to refuse food from somebody if you're barely full. So if you say, oh, I'm not take food from stranger, it's easy to not to follow your rule and not take food from stranger when you're barely full. I want to know where I'm going with this. But if you have your same rule, I not eat from stranger, right? I just make up something. It's an hypothetical. But then you're dead for hungry and you're starved. And you feel like you got dead and you need food. That is when it is hard to stick by your rule. So me did have to match out that. And me did have to train myself. What if me did know with me and Anushka and did all a hype and a diss up mat? You know that little Jamaican something and a diss up mat and whatever and Ray and a hype and I take money and a flash and I say, oh, he that boy, I spend the money upon the girl and me I dig it. Who for tell when the man go say, yo, you want to off him? Who for tell what Matt would have feel him time that you can't do that? You know him did they say about me and whatever this and that and rare people. Me I tell you, no people dead like that all the while. Right at Jamaica too. Yeah, one famous dancer, you know, Ray and at Jamaica, well-known dancer, pitch him. Two well-known dancers. You know, assess the situation where you know, don't run in, don't be a Gladys, don't run down likes. And I say you can't take something from somebody, you know, but if your instinct I tell you, say, you know, something I need for in that position, yeah. No do it, man, let it go. So the drama I know with the brother and the woman. President said me have to take a break. All right, I will have a break soon far.
Decades of hits from the classics to current tracks. You'll find it all on the Bridge 99 FM, the station for everyone.
Morning, officer.
Morning, ma'am. Looking for a suspect in a current investigation? I need to search your premises.
Then why you want to search my home, officer? Me and my family have a right to privacy, you know. And we have a right to protect our home from illegal search. Can I see the search warrant?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can come do your search, but me have to watch you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Everybody have rights. Brought to you by the National Family Planning Board and the Office of the Public Defender.
KFC, still I do it big. KFC. Still I do it big, yeah, anywhere we go. Get KFC today, we have to get it tomorrow. Yeah, we're coming out to ride through the stereo. Lord. You a big deal, make everybody know.
From you I do it big, put up your hand. Fulfill your dreams and your goal, yeah. Man, I could have spicy barbecue, original KFC, we love from day one.
KFC still a do it big. KFC big deal. Enjoy 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries and a Pepsi. Because big dreamers need a big deal.
New style, yes. New flow, yes.
The Bridge. The Bridge 99 FM to the world.
This is Zion Stewart, and you're listening to my dad, the awesome Ragashanti, on Bridge 99 FM.
Yeah. So with the little drama, you know, when I hear the little meds and thing and whatever, and with this woman there where I cry and whatever. You know, based upon them something, and woolly part of things I'm going to go through, you can't just know and say, oh, me's a man who would be averse to something like that, you know? Somebody like that who go to them extreme there. You go and dress in a full black. You walk with a little back like acid, and you have handgun for you, semi-automatic handgun for you. A crawl in a bush and whatever. I mean, never want to tell you which state, but it no matter because, you know, whatever. A Georgia, man. I don't a rich rebel state. Don't a miss them state. And you know, say them say guns out down there, so you know, man. Right? Sometimes we in a position, you know, and I find it interesting that a lot of times when people end up in some terrible, terrible situations, right? I find it interesting that very often when you speak to them about it and them telling you what lead up to it or whatever, the many instances that they saw that it was already a terrible situation and them staying, right? Some people, you know, some things reach them and it get complicated, you know. Somebody show you a nice side and then the monster come out after and then, you know, it's difficult to extricate yourself from it. Yeah, we understand. But there are other situations where, you know, some really, really bad situations that people find themselves, you know. And when them pre-back, you know, over and over again, them can give you instances when them did see it, you know, when the writing was on the wall or them read the tea leaves and them know what it go on and all them something, you know. And them staying there. A lot of time people learn certain things and yet them keep on and end up back in the same turmoil, the same bad situation, you know. And you know, you hear them come up with, you hear people have excuses. Sometimes them don't even know an excuse. Me not no luck with man. Me not no luck with no. You're making choices. Why this always affair happen to me? I must obey. No. You're making choices. You're making choices where it always affair happen to you. That's why it always happen to you. Because you're making the same choices. And you don't have the discipline and the courage to choose differently. And to stand up with your choice, however uncomfortably it may be. Once you start make the right choices, you know, people, the world will have no alternative but to adjust. Let me tell you that again. Once you are making the right choices, the rest of the world, them can't do nothing else but to adjust. It may mean some people don't like you. Fine, that them adjust. It may mean some people stop chatting to you. Fine, they're adjusting. It may mean somebody did resistant at first, but after a while, they must say, boy, no, you're still my virgin now, you're still whatever. Boom, that person is adjusting. But you have to make the right choices and hold it. And as long as you know it's the right choice you make, if you have to lose some people, lose them. If you have to try to explain your choice to them because you rate them like that, fine. In general, you don't want nobody an explanation, but you have some people who close to you and people who have been there for you or whatever. Yeah, you have to explain to those people and say, this is why I have to do this now. This is why I have to go that direction. Yeah. This is why this cannot happen again. Let me go into some real world example. Just I talk to somebody about something today. There's nothing wrong if you have a friend, who always do something bad to you, and you talk to them about it. But if that person always do the bad thing to you, and then them come back and I say sorry for the bad thing when I do to you, but them always do the bad thing there. But every time them come back and say sorry for the bad thing there, and you forgive them and work with the bad thing, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to keep on doing it. It's really a simple equation. The calculus is really simple. It's the fundamentals of reinforcement. Right? And cost-benefit analysis. If somebody do something bad and there is a cost for it, but them can keep doing that something bad because they are deriving certain benefit from it, it's really simple. They're going to continue doing it. You have a change. You can't control them. You can't control yourself. So you have to make that choice now. And stick by that choice there. And when you stick by that choice there, you have to stick by it despite good sort out, despite money, despite any niceness where I come, despite come back to me and I pay down for your house and whatever. Right? So nothing wrong if you try, So the person keep on and do the same thing over and you talk to them about it. You can't, if your friend and you rate them like that, you talk to them about it. You may have the first couple times, several times, you may not send on to them. And they may reach a point where you say, listen now. Say you did do this at that time, man. And you do it again at that time, man. And you do it again. I never send on to you the first 3 times, but I have to talk to you about it now. But don't like it. And it's your choice whether or not you want to stop it. I tell you, so me don't like it. It doesn't make me happy. And it's your choice to do something about it. But if you don't make a choice to eliminate that, then me have to go make a choice to ensure that me take responsibility for myself and end up in this unhappy situation. Right there, so your logics are superseding your emotions. And you're being fair and balanced. Now, them people, depending on who them is, they may say, okay, all right, I see what you say. They may really try. Some of them may not try. Some of them may get defensive and I say, well, you're going too far. Whatever, all kind of thing. But at the end of the day, if it reach a point where you say, boom, I make a choice right here now. I let go you. Because I'm not happy around you. Because you keep on and do so and so and so. I talk to you about it and whatever. You have to have that discipline there. If you go so boom and let them go. It's not even personal. You don't even hate them or nothing. You do what you have to do to protect you. And just know so them are going to say this and that and whatever, because them are going to turn it for them way. To make you look like the demon. That's all right. And sometimes it's not clear and whatever, but because I tell you, say, me just know say something did off. The logical side of me did reason it out, and I said, no, man. Because she did go on with some things before, Yeah, man, she did go through some depression and thing, Because, man, because Matt was a star center. Center in a football and big. So, Matt was like, Matt was somewhere like 340 something pound type of thing and whatever. And, reality caught up with her, And she wasn't happy. So she been a do so before, Do a thing with, again, people, them people don't listen to my thing or whatever, and they start 20 odd years ago. right? And so that's why I'm sharing it with you now. So she did do a thing with an orthodontist. I must buy him one Cayenne. That's a Porsche. That's a Porsche SUV, Cayenne. And so, you know, and then she did do other thing too and whatever. And she did do before. So my thing was, this man, you know, who is so smart, based on what you tell me, who's so innovative, so creative, so ingenious, so clever, so intuitive, so deep, based on what she tell me. And you do them something how long, you know. And no, sir. So sometimes your spirit can just tell you something, you know, but it's not really a spirit, you know. It's just what we call spirit, you know, it's just a sixth sense based on your experiences before. Right? So my thing was, nah man, this thing are too smooth. This thing are too smooth. And you don't tell me enough to make me know, say, this is not a man who jump the gun. This is a man where we just sit back and plan and like he my impression of him was that him take risks, but they're calculated risks. This was a man who was just subjective to spontaneity, rampant spontaneity. This was a man who was just governed by pure emotions and who would just do silly things, you know? Based on what you tell me, him build the business and thing and whatever, and how they make them hundreds of millions and thing and whatever for the company, and you know, and how him build film. Someone who was just very strategic, very, very strategic. Everything she told me about him was that this man did not make random moves. Every move that he made was calculated, well reasoned. Every move that he made was about value adding. Every move that he made was like, what am I going to get out of this? Do I need to do this? I don't need to do it. Boom. Everything went smart. Brilliant, man. Matt is smart. And somehow you think that all this time, all these years, you're outsmart this man and thing or whatever. No, I don't want the money from you. And no, we could stop this thing. Something off. So enough time we not thing or whatever. The younger you are or whatever, the more careless you are, and the more we can be blinded by the benefit of the thing, the money, the luxuries, the this and that, the hype life, and this and everybody, the adulation from the public, etc. Right? You have these people who are blinded by these things, and them don't even see all these other things that them should have pay attention to. Not good. But you have people who see the things them too, you know, and just the fear of losing the thing where them love, the thing where them enjoy, and the thing where them value so much now, the thing that they have internalized into who they are, and it's now a part of their identity, and they cannot, it becomes an existential issue. Exist, because for this identity to exist and to continue existing, it must have these component parts that I've now implemented in who I am, and I can't do without it now. So, you know, them come up with these excuses and things, and them convince themselves that them are going the right path or whatever, and this and that, and don't ignore them something. Enough of the time, many of you people are in a bad situation, and I know it's a bad situation. I want to convince myself to say, you know, I must stay at night and things. Sometimes you have to develop the capacity to have that, you know, be emotional, be fun, be this and that. You don't want to be the stoic, mechanical type of person who is just like no life. You're just bland and flat and everything about you is logic. You don't want that. So you want to be multifaceted in who you are, ideally, okay, but at the same time, still do have the capacity to bring to the forefront, that ability to be a cold, calculating thinker. when it's necessary. And when you learn from your thinking, you make the choices that you need to make. Before you make the choices, you have to identify your goal. To this day, I still think Stephen Covey's book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, is a classic now. I think it's a second habit. It's very simple, it's very obvious. It's nothing new, but the way he explain it, I think the second habit is just the clincher for me. Other people love otherwise. It's really simple. They say successful people begin with the end in mind. They see it. That's like saying goals. That's nothing new. Right? But when I say then people always know where they might go. They always in a mean say the road I go clear if you go, them I go around rock now I go drop in at the road, Yeah, them things that happen, but them know where them I go. Right? So these are fundamental stuff. These are basic. This is nothing new, me I tell you. Be goal directed. So assess a thing, man. And don't fool yourself, man. And be very, very careful. One of the most important things when you're in that position there is to identify your weakness. Your weakness are the thing where you love, the thing where you need. The thing where you love, the thing where you need, the thing where you enjoy the most. It's a very difficult thing for people to be honest about them something. And big respect to the people who them identify them thing there, but at the same time saying, boy, me I tell you the truth, I can't do without it. So anything happen to me, I saw. Yeah, you have some people still. I said, no, I can't see myself I live with anybody else. So if this done, I just saw. But it bad, but me I turn in it. You have some people say them something there, but at least them not fool themselves. Them know that they're in a bad situation. And them not try to convince themselves say it's good. Them just I said, well, I'm not gonna stay in that. I want to stay in this situation. It's not good. Right? Ideally you want to take yourself out of it, but at least one, them not blind to it. Them see it, And two, they made a choice and said, this is a bad situation and I'm going to stay in it. Not good, I think. But again, that's a far cry for the people who refuse to see a bad situation that they're in and come up with all these little things in their mind for justify where them I get or where them I stay. Right? I know I'm not like that. So, but I'm not going to go judge somebody else because people stay in situations for a variety of reasons. And sometimes people stay in a situation, them that mean to them are going to stay there forever. It's about timing, so them have to put certain things and, I'm telling about my bridge in Jamaica and his wife, who they were in a, she was in a bad situation and she plan and do her thing and just executed it brilliantly. Me used to come home one day and the whole house empty, wife and picnic gone. Right? That's somebody who was just, let me stop calling him. She just reached a point where she had to be cold and calculating in her thinking, and whether you agree with her or not, she just said she had to do what she had to do. And let's be thankful she never said she going to kill the man or shoot him and get emotional and mash up her life or whatever. She designed her thing and whatever and boom, bam, 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 bam. Where she end up divorcing me. He don't even know what's a divorce gone. Him think he must sign pick the school paper and don't even know what's him sign off on a divorce kind thing because she time him and thing. Married a man a foreign. File for her and thing and whatever. Time everything. Set up the day when she move out everything out of the house and everything and whatever. The day when she move or the day she fly out to her husband and him yo, that's somebody who in a bad situation and thing and whatever, and assess it and determine where she need to go. Goal. Begin with the end in mind. Stephen Covey again. She know where she need to go. Then she start to make choices to take herself out of that situation. These are the people who are running the world, you know. People who have control over those things, you know, who can make choices, who are strategic. It doesn't mean they don't make mistakes. They make a lot of mistakes, but their mistakes are minimal compared to how other people are living. Bill Gates, Elon Musk, all of them make mistakes. They try things when they work or whatever. But they still have a formula, respectively, each in place that results in them having, it's not by accident them have the success that these wealthy people do. They think and behave in a certain way. And yeah, people who stay poor and whatever and who are not strategic, you know, they too think and behave in a certain way. But, you know, I'm redundant with this when you hear me say it. The thing, if you find whatever you love, whatever make you frightened, whatever you feel you can't do without, and whatever, be careful when you start to think about certain choices you have to make, and that come in at the mix. Be careful when people bring those things to you. If you're broke and you don't have no money, be careful people who are bring money to you. If you're not straight or foreign and you really want to straight, be careful who find out say you're not straight and come tell us so them can get a way for you, you know. Because that is the thing when you need the most. One of the things. And you have all these things. Everybody. We have something we love, some passion and all them, something there. Just be careful with. Be careful when people bring it to you. And be careful when you are making choices where that is a factor in the choices. Because it's very easy for us to identify people who are abusive to us. It's way more difficult to identify when we are being abusive to ourselves with our bad choices. And that is the accountability you need to develop within yourself and be able to make tough decisions. And once you practice, it get better, it gets easier, like anything else, you know. It gets easier, you know. No, but something as I said, I mixed up there earlier, you know. It just remind me of certain things. Some of us are going to, again, this never planned, you know. But as I go in context where me I come from with it. Me not say him not do the right thing, you know, in my film life I live, but she could have pretty look more the sort of could have turned up, she could have been like the wisest, most brilliant woman me ever meet or whatever. That is a deal breaker for me, you know. That would be a deal breaker for me. So more power to him if him figure it out and things like that or whatever. But that is a situation where I just don't like crazy women. I cannot manage crazy women. I know enough people do it. And them live happy and them cuss and them war and them sort out, cuss and war and sort out and then cuss and war and they always at it. And they just have these long-lasting relationships. Some people do it. Me know me can't manage. Can't manage. Anyway, people, big up on yourself. Do remember, say tomorrow 1 o'clock, free up on Ragashanti TV. Free up tomorrow 1 o'clock on Ragashanti TV. All right. And also subscribe to Ragashanti TV and Tamfam TV over YouTube. Subscribe to Ragashanti TV and Tamfam TV over YouTube. Those are my channels. All right. And yeah, a show like this, Prezi, today's show, I'm going to put it on Ragashanti TV or Tamfam TV in terms of the meds. Tamfam TV, you know? Eh? What? Me no hear is it? So it start off with a mix-up, so put your keep it on Ragashanti TV. Well, that present say Ragashanti TV it for go. Because it start off with a mix-up. And from a mix-up, Bray. All right, we're going to do what the general says. So this show will be on, on Ragashanti TV. But I'm subscribed to both channels, people, and take care of yourself. So sooner tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Or, Richie Rebel, big up yourself, people check out Richie Rebel's website, thegoodthingsdem.com. Did I get that right? Thegoodthingsdem.com. I think it's DITINGS. No, the good. The DIGOODTINGSDEM, right? That's Richie Rebel's website, and it's this wonderful, unique T-shirt. I gone over there and I bought one. I bought the one that say, "Go from your son, man," because you know say I might think that. Yeah, so right, we're lucky for that one. They see it. So, but just check it out. And when you go the T-shirt, them going to be like I look at $20 for them or whatever. But these are unique T-shirts with Jamaican parlance on them and thing. And run a business and thing, right? So these are there's a thing in the fashion world called haute couture. It's a French pronunciation, haute couture, whatever. So it just have to do with unique, right? So you can check out Richie Rebel business over there with that. All right. Again, it's called thegoodthingsdem.com. All right. I don't know, Sir Richie, a long time Tom farmer, madman Richie. All right. Bless upon yourself, people, and thing. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Everything is everything. Out the road.